Hi, I'm John. I'm with the Metal Project.
Hey, I'm Taz. Welcome back to another show. We're doing a segment today. We have, actually, it's kind of a cool thing. We had a big record company call us and want to do them.
Yeah, sent us a CD of one of their bands that's coming out on what date?
The 8th of April, yeah.
The 8th of April, they released a CD from Dead Child called
Child,
Attack.
Yeah.
The CD is Attack. And I listened to it, Taz listened to it, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about it.
Yeah, it's a 5-member band. It's Dave, and I'm probably going to mispronounce your name, so I apologize. I'm going to say Pajo. Okay, Pajo, Pajejo, it's one of those names. Okay, I apologize, no disrespect. Michael McMahon, Damn, Tony Bailey, Todd Cook, and they're all from the great city of Louisville, Kentucky, the home of Muhammad Ali.
Yeah, crazy place for some killer metal.
Yeah, it's got to be a new scene coming up. That southeastern corridor of the U.S. is starting to thrive up. Tampa's always been in Florida. There's always been a death metal scene that's starting to come up where everybody's come up. Georgia's got Atlanta's got, or Athens, and the college scene there has REM and all those guys is starting to come up from out of there. So why not come out of Kentucky? Louisville's got some great football teams, great basketball teams, and
a good metal band.
A good metal band, yeah.
Dead Child's they're put out by Quarterstick, Touch and Go Quarterstick.
Yeah, Joe, thank you very much. They found us on YouTube, and we went from there, and they sent us a CD, and now we're going to...
And let's get that out of the way right now. If you want to check this out, if you want to check this band or any of the other killer bands that they have on their label, go to touchandgorecords.com.
Yep.
And you can order off of there, check out what they have, listen to the music, and, totally check it out.
They have quite a few other bands on there we've seen. But we wanted to get it with this because this is our first real professional thing.
Yeah, this is our first really professional show. So anyway,
we're trying. We'll still put some levity into it and have some fun.
And
so what you think?
It's going to be short. Now I listened to the entire CD, all the songs, and this is what I think of Dead Child. Now, they have a great sound that reminds me a lot of, and sorry if this upsets you, but Anthrax and early Metallica. It's very raw sound, but done with better recording than back then, so it sounds very clean.
Yeah.
I thought that the CD started out a little slow, but it picked up speed and has some awesome songs on it. And two of the songs that really hit me hard were Angel of the Odd, killer metal song, and a song called Wasp Riot. So those two songs really hit me. They've got a great crunching sound, fantastic vocalist, and great guitar work, great drumming, and great bass. They really thrash out. They're a very good band. They've got a lot of commercial appeal. Not a lot of dead noise, and a really good recording.
Okay. I like them. There were some things that I didn't like. I thought the production was really good. The music, whoever engineered this. Do you have the CD there? Let me see it.
I do have
Let me get the drum effects. Sorry, I'm cheating a little bit. I have some reservations though about it, to be honest with you. Number one, I don't think that I think the singer has a really good voice.
Yeah.
But either maybe when they were recording it or maybe when they were doing something else, they just put him in the background. He wasn't like out front, you know what I mean? He wasn't mixed in with the music. It was like the music was what was out front, and then you had your singer back here, so it gave it a weird sound. And to me, he sounded weak. Maybe it was just something that they recorded, or maybe they didn't put enough layers on his voice with all the electronic gear they got. But that's just the way of the world nowadays. But the production overall, I enjoyed. Thought it was very clean. To me, a lot of this stuff that hit me as being they were very Scorpion-ish. And Iron Maiden-ish. Some of the way they structured their music and the way they did it.
Yeah, definitely
It
Iron Maiden.
reminded me of Iron Maiden a lot. And there's one song on there, and I can't remember for the life of me what the name of it is. I think it's track number. It's either Screaming Skull or Rattlesnake Chalice. I'm not sure which one.
Right.
They got a great drum beat in it, dude. A lot of the song.
Screaming Skull.
Is that it? Yeah. And that kind of reminded me of the Zoo.
Yeah.
So you got, because the Zoo, when they go into the choruses or when they go into the verses and all that, it's basically just a minimum amount of guitars and the drum. It's just
Right.
basically the lead instrument there. Would I buy this at a record store? I don't know if I would buy it, to be honest with you. I'm just going to give you my honest opinion. I don't know. I enjoy what I hear here, but there's a lot of things that are open that could need to be fixing now. I've only done engineering for a few bands. Nothing major, nothing. I've never done anything like this.
Right.
So, but I understand the pain and the suffering that goes through when they do these things.
Right.
So, but otherwise, on a scale of 1 to 5, I would probably give it a 2.5. Is what I would do.
Okay.
So, and I mean that's just being honest. I like it, but I think they need to work more on the vocal. Guy who's singing, they need to either get a new singer or work on this guy's vocals and maybe do some layering.
Yeah,
choruses.
and that could be in the mixing, you know.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Absolutely.
There's enough electronic gear out there. This guy's voice, don't get me wrong, is not bad. And I've heard a lot worse come out of people who consider
Absolutely.
themselves, professional. They just need to work and bring his voice to the front. Like I said, in my opinion, just bring his voice to the front.
Number 2 is I think it's worth listening to. If you like metal, I think it's something worth getting popping in and cranking up as loud as you can and checking it out. It doesn't quite go into the super commercial taste that's out right now.
Yeah,
you
that's
know?
a good thing. I don't go, yeah.
Super overproduced crap that's out right now. So that's one thing for them. Keep flogging it out, man.
Yeah, well, if they do another album at least as good as this, then I would give them a second listen to.
Yeah.
And that's a good thing. I mean, the more actually, and I find this with a lot of new metal that comes out, the more I listen to it, the more I kind of get used to it.
Yeah.
Because when I first listened to Metallica, man, when I first got my first album, which was Ride the Lightning, I had to put it down for 3 months because it was just so fast.
Absolutely.
It was so different from everything else that we were listening to.
Yeah, when I listened
But
to
once
Kill
I
'Em All
started-
the
yeah.
first time,
Yeah,
you know,
and once you
it
start
wasn't
listening
something
to
that I
it,
really
yeah.
wanted to hear at that time. I thought it sounded, the producing was crappy, I thought, and there was too much background noise and all those things. So definitely got to give things a chance and listen
Yeah,
to them.
yeah. Like I said, a 2.5 on a scale of 5 is not bad.
Yeah, and I'll give
I'm not
them a
gonna.
3 on that.
So that I would, there's little things, but that's just the way. That's when bands come around, they do their first recordings, they always change where they do. The second.
Absolutely, and I'd love to see these guys live.
Yeah, I think they would sound pretty.
Yeah.
They would probably sound better live than they do on their albums.
Absolutely, they're probably
So-
put a lot more effort out there on the live scene and get more people in.
Yep.
That way, touring around, and hopefully they tour at a place near us, so
Yeah.
we'll be able to see.
Yeah. If they come out to Northern California, come up to the sports bar, we'll definitely come out and see you and check you out. We'll pay the cover charge. We don't get in for free. We're just like every other schmo out there, so
That's
we
right.
have to pay to get in too. So
So Quarter Stick Records and Touch and Go and Quarter Stick Records,
Joe?
definitely go check out what they have to offer. There's a lot of good bands
Yeah.
on there. So not only Dead Child, but what else they have on there. You need to go and check it out. It's a good way to find new music, new metal out there.
yeah. It's to always go to there. Even the older labels like Roadrunner's still around, and they
Right.
got great metal bands. And I can't. There's so many I can't name them right off the top of my head.
Absolutely. But if you see this, go check them out. That'll be touchandgorecords.com.
Yep. And
That's about it.
That's it.
So-
what?
What?
Oh, Iron
Oh.
Maiden on the 28th of May, which
Yeah.
we talked about it on the last show, so
Be in
that is for sure.
Concord.
We'll be in Concord. I wish we
California.
could go, but we'll have to see what happens, how real life plays into the whole thing, and
Yeah.
all that fun shit.
And Kristen just went to see who?
Linkin Park.
And
Yes.
they were what?
Rockin'!
Very cool.
Good. Her first concert, so that's a good band to go see for
Absolutely.
first round.
Camera chick Kristen, like my first concert.
Yep.
Rock on.
Yeah.
Okay, from the Metal Project, take it easy.
Metal rules.